Good afternoon, YouTube. I probably should have started filming this intro before shutting off my car engine because my car is about to get hot as balls. I'm going to be doing a delt day for you guys here. I've gotten a lot of requests for it. I don't normally do just delts. My workout split is push, pull, lower normally. However, delts are kind of one of my weak points that I want to bring out in case I do decide to compete again. Not in case I do. When I decide to compete again, I really want to do a figure show. I think I even have a tri-set that I'm going to try today. A tri-set that I'm going to try. Because I like to watch YouTube videos of my favorite athletes in order to kind of psych myself up for the gym when I'm getting ready in the morning. Today I was watching DLB. If you don't know who she is, you've been living under a rock. You need to know who she is. Not only is she a badass lifter, she's one of the many athletes that I've had the privilege of meeting in real life that is so unbelievably kind. If you like what you see from my channel, please go see what she has to offer because she's a phenomenal athlete, killer physique. So like I said, this first tri-set is going to come from DLB's YouTube video. It's going to be that one right there. Lots of really great information in this. So the first one is going to be more for front delts. And all I'm doing is I'm going to have my arms out here. This is why I really need lightweight for. I'm just going to go straight up overhead. So I'm doing 10 to 12. This is my first real set of this tri-set, so I was able to do 12. Now I'm actually going to add a little bit of weight. I'm going to do a face pull. It's going to have a little bit of an upright row motion here as well, just because the arm is all the way to the ground. And I'm going to do an overhand grip. So my thumbs are going to be down and then pulling up towards the face. Going back down to 10 pounds. You're gonna bring elbows up, hands at your face. She has this kind of grip for this, and then you're just gonna pulse upward. When you're doing that last set, you should be already pretty toast. So you might not get as many as you want. You're shooting for about 10 to 12. But especially on that last movement, your arms are gonna be pretty toast by then. So you might only get a couple, that's okay. I'll repeat what she said, this is gonna be your finisher. So you're already done, but we're gonna add that last bit of overexertion to the muscle to really make sure that we're completely fatiguing it. Next exercise I'm going to do since I'm over here right now is going to be a rear delt fly. I'm actually going to superset this one as well, but it's going to be a different type of superset. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do rear delt flies on this cable, but then I'm going to incorporate rear delt flies with the band and I'll show you what those look like. I had to watch the video a couple times for this one. I'm not 100% sure that I'm even going to be doing this correctly or how she explained it. Dana and Bailey, we're going back to one of the workouts that she has in her video that I just watched. So she says she's going to do 3 ascending sets and then 3 descending sets. So by ascending, you're going up in weight while you're lowering the repetitions. And then for descending sets, it's going to be the opposite. You're going to go down in weight and up your repetitions. A little confusing. Anyway, so I'm going to start with a weight that I can do 12 to 15, and then a weight that I can do like 10 to 12, and then a weight that I can only crank out like 6 with. It's a great way to fatigue your shoulders. I'm putting this one in my workout because it's a great way to really hit your lateral delts and get that overall cap and width added to the muscle. So here we go. Make sure on that first set that you're not going to failure. You don't want to completely fatigue the muscle. So, yeah. On this exercise, you're gonna see me bouncing more. I know that totally goes against everything I just said. When you're doing more heavy lifting like this, you're really just trying to get that weight up. Most of the time, 9 times out of 10, make sure you're going a little bit lighter, especially when you're doing things like rear delt movements where you don't want to, you don't want to, you want use the wrong muscles, fire up the wrong muscles. So on this one, you'll see me bouncing a little bit as I get the weight up. But when I am using that lighter weight, when I'm doing that first set of the lightest weight with the highest reps, I'm going to try and do it as slow and controlled as I can. Not focusing too much on that squeeze. A lot of times when I do lateral delts, I'll get it up and I'll hold it for like 1, 2, down. 1, 2, down to make sure I'm getting that really good squeeze. But on these, I'm just trying to get that weight up so that I can get to that next weight and then to that final weight where I'm probably going to be bouncing a little bit. I'm going to try to keep it as controlled as I can. But at that point, you should be completely fatigued. So let's do it again. So Dana calls these ascending sets or upsets, and it is an upset. All right, now that we did my 3 ascending sets, I'm going to flip the script and I'm going to do 3 descending sets. So these are going to be more of they're drop sets. However, normally on a drop set, you're going to do heavy weight, so many reps, and then drop 1 weight. And either do a burnout or do another so many sets. This time again, I'm going to do 3 different weights. So I'm going to start with my heaviest, which in this case was 20, which is sad. And then I'm going to do my 6 to 8 reps there. I think I'm going to stick to 6 because again, now, just like how on those first reps with the ascending, don't want to burn out. Again, I don't want to completely fatigue with my heaviest weight. I want to fatigue on the back end of that and make sure that I'm dying and that it feels like I'm picking up 20s when I'm picking up 10s or 5s, whatever it is I'm going to do. So here's what that one's going to look like. Okay, so I feel like I'm in decent luck going on here, even though I'm fasted. So 2 more sets of that. One of the things that I noticed is that in doing the 20s, I was able to get 8 relatively easily since I'm starting with that weight. So I'm gonna bump up to 22.5 pounds, do my 6 to 8 reps. Hopefully by then I'm only getting 6. Drop down, and then I also noticed I went and grabbed the 7.5s to finish out with, and I was able to get 15. And I don't want to be able to get 15 on that last set. I really want that to be, I want to be riding the struggle bus on that one. So I'm gonna go up in weight for both of those and do 2 more sets. For my 4th exercise, I'm going to be doing upright rows with the curl bar, and then I'm going to superset those with upright rows with the resistance band. So I'm going back to that supersetting weight with the band. What this is doing is, again, it's just completely fatiguing the muscle. I love incorporating resistance bands. I find it's the best weight. Like, resistance bands give you an amazing pop. They're also really great if you can only work out at home or if you don't have time to hit the gym. I have a lot of my own resistance bands, and then I also do use the ones here at the gym. So that's what I'm going to be doing. The reason why is because it's going to hit some of that lat trap. It's going to hit your trap, and then also I find that upright rows really help to build the overall cap of the delt. If you don't know what, I don't have it. Delt cap going on. But it's when it's like a diamond. Hopefully as I continue to lean out, that will start to appear. So let's do those. So I'm done with the main workouts, and now I'm just going to finish out this workout by doing some burnout sets. And all I'm really meaning by that is that I'm going to take some pretty light weight. I've got 5-pound dumbbells, but I want to go really, really high reps. So I'm going to be shooting for like 20 to 30 repetitions, and I'm going to do 4 sets of lateral delt raises, and then I'm going to do some Mario Karts. I'll show you what those guys, I'll show you guys what those are after. Alrighty, Rue.
What was that, Mr. Apple? You want me to take a bite? Alrighty, Roo.
So 5 pounds is killing me right now on those delt raises. I would like to be able to get more reps in, but then I think I got 20 on the last set. I really like to shoot for 25 to 30. However, 5 pounds feels like a million right now, which is good. It means I did something right. However, I'm gonna do 2 more sets of that, and then we're gonna finish with Mario.